Okay, so at 45 minutes I've added the vegetables that we made, the mirepoix, the carrots, celery, onions, and all that, and I let it cook. So every about 20-25 minutes, or even 15 minutes, doesn't have a particular rule. You just go get the oils, the liquid, and all the juices from the bottom, just baste it. Cover it up. So what's happening was this, first of all, is keeping it moist. Also, all the aroma from the herbs, from the veggies, from the meat, it's all going back into it, just reinforcing all those flavors and also maintaining it dry, as I said. So, and that's all I did throughout the whole cooking time. Now, how do you know when it's ready to go? Well, the best thing is to buy one of those thermometers that is about, probably like 10-12 bucks, and just insert it to the thickest parts of the meat. This is again applicable to chicken, beef, meat, whatever, with each their own little temperature. But in this case, I would cook it to 175, 170, 175, and then insert the thermometer in the thickest part of the breast and the legs, right here, right there, and then make sure it reads about 175. So once it's that point, take it out of the oven, put it on the side, and then we'll start making is the gravy. So remember, so this is what we'll do. So, and there's that. Remember, I've added the sweet potatoes for a reason. I said I'll tell you later. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use the sweet potatoes as a thickener. Instead of adding cornstarch to it, I'm going to use the sweet potatoes to it. It will add a little flavor to it. It will add a little texture, and also will add a little bit of the starch from the potatoes, basically sweet potatoes. So we'll thicken up the sauce. So what I'm going to do now, as you can see, all of these are pretty much cooked to just like softness. It's super soft. I'll take out all the herbs, the garlic that we left in there, just squeeze it out. So it'll just pop out. And if there's a couple of things left, don't worry about it. Once we cook it, we're going to strain it again. If this is hot for you, just wait a few minutes. It will cool off. And again, all of this will add flavor to it. So what I'm going to do is transfer it to the pot, all the veggies and everything, with the liquid and all. I will add some more stock to it and cook it a little more. And then we'll puree it. So basically leave the flavors, let the flavors blend a little more with the stock and all. Plus, when you make the gravy, it won't be too thick. And then you could adjust the flavor basically, or adjust the thickness with some more stock, chicken or beef stock, or even you could do the same thing, of course, with the giblets, the neck, and all that. By the way, all this is stuck on the bottom. Don't throw it away. It's all goodies. And then always, instead of letting all these goodies go to waste, that ends up in the pot. There's a lot of flavor in there that we always discard. And add some more stock to it. And bring it to a boil. Once it boils once all the vegetables are super soft and the flavors are more combined, more blended, I'll puree it. And I'll adjust the thickness, adjust the flavor and the thickness with more, or reduce it further if I want it thicker, or add more stock to it if I want it thinner. Then basically just serve it. And just always make sure you taste it before you serve it. If it needs more salt, less salt. So you could again play with it. If it needs less salt, always you add some more stock to it. And that's one of the advantages of making your own stock. It doesn't have salt in it. You don't add salt to it, so you can always add to it when you're making whatever you're making with it. So instead of buying it in a can where you have all that the sodium added to it, all the salt added to it. So there's that, and then we'll have a final, the final serving.